Welcome back, everybody. Today in this episode, I'm going to be trying to complete the cathedral. There's so little left to do, and I've just been really inspired to do a lot of new things recently. So I can't wait to get this done, because then, this thing I've been working for like 2 months on will finally be complete. And I got the materials. I'm gonna complete the dome. That's definitely something I'm gonna do, but I'm also gonna put something down there. Something very special to me. But yeah, anyway, here are the materials of the dome. And I got some diamond blocks. There's gonna be a lot of diamond blocks here, yeah. This might not be all of it. I might need more, but yeah, basically that's what I'm gonna do right now. Also gold blocks. Oh yeah, I got the gold blocks. So there's gonna be lots of richies. But yeah, I'm just gonna get started building. This is probably gonna be pretty difficult because it's a fairly complex dome, but it's going to be very interesting because the dome's going to have 4 sides. There are going to be 4 windows on each 4 sides, and the windows are going to be entrances. I can put something like over there, like a potions room. I can put something right here, which is going to be like a super smelter. Something maybe there, probably not, but yeah, and that's the entrance to my storage room, as well as the nether portal room. So I mean, this kind of worked out perfectly. I didn't plan it. I've said this before, but yeah, as you can see, there's going to be a window going straight through the top of the dome, and it's going to lead to up there and to down there. Very cool if I must say. But yeah, I might as well just get started building. Okay, so the outer rim of the dome is done. As you can see, it's made out of gold blocks, and the bottom of it does have soul lanterns, which I thought was a nice, just to add some glow. But yeah, the dome's gonna be there. I had to create that because it's not actually a perfect circle. I had to create the golden ring because, oh boy, these slimes really are. Don't mind me, just 34, cool. Anyways, yeah, the dome's gonna go here. It's gonna be pretty tall. Like, I think it's gonna be a total of 17 blocks high, something like that. Something around that range, but yeah. I actually got like the perfect amount of sandstone, which I'm happy about. But anyways, I'm gonna get started building that. Okay, as you can see here, I've started to build up the walls. I think they look actually pretty nice. These little yellow strips are gonna go all the way to the top. It's gonna be like it's gonna make like an X, or rather a cross. So it's gonna be pretty neat. But this part is where I'm gonna start building the tunnels. So I gotta do this and then that, and then take it across the top. So yeah, this is gonna be the entrance to the tunnel. It's not that big, but I think the size is fine. And yeah, like this is gonna be the size of the tunnel. So I'm gonna fly through here pretty often. I'm probably gonna make an entrance out of the mountain right here. Actually, yeah, that's probably gonna be a good idea. But yeah, so I'm gonna be just flying through the top so I can get a glimpse every time I fly through down to the bottom. Really neat, really neat. So yeah, I gotta do that on all 4 sides, and then I just gotta start building up the walls even more. It's gonna be pretty fun, actually. I'm having a good time. Okay, I got the framework for the dome, and it looks very neat. I'm gonna save the middle piece in the top for the end, just for the sake of being dramatic. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna finish it off with. But yeah, now I gotta work on the sides. These are pretty detailed. For the most part, it was pretty easy to build the rest of it, but this part might be hard because I gotta get everything right. So yeah. So this is what one corner of the dome looks like. Looks kind of funky, but that's just because it's the only part that's lit up, I guess. It'll look a lot better once everything's in place and it's capped off. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of diamond blocks. 13 just for the dome. So yeah, but overall, it's pretty easy to build this. It's a lot easier than I expected it to be, at least. Okay, the final moments are here. I completed all 4 sides of the dome. That means I am ready to place in the final blocks. Here's the very topmost part of the cathedral placed. It's kind of satisfying, actually. Now it's just like a complete shell. The exterior of, or not that there is an exterior, but that the entire like casing of the cathedral is done, and that's really satisfying to think about, honestly. Here's what it looks like from outside the mount. I think it actually looks really cool, but obviously it could look a whole lot better if I tried to make it. But yeah, it's still cool nonetheless. But anyways, I'm here by my shulkers, and that's I kind of over prepared on resources, as you can see. But yeah, that was actually very easy to build this, so I'm happy it didn't take too long. Wow, that's beautiful. I've been holding off on this part for like a week just because I knew how crazy it would feel to finally have most of it done. Like the main feature, which is the dome. Obviously I need to finish this part, but that looks so good. And the fact that I did all of this in survival is just crazy, man. I did it in creative, but I also did it in survival. So I technically built this thing twice, if you think about it. Because I used a creative template that I built. But anyways, it's so good to finally have this part done. I'm going to be zooming through here often, either to go to my storage or to the nether portal room. The exterior does look pretty fresh, like I said. But yeah, it's pretty monumental that I've managed to complete all of this in like a month. Wow, it's crazy. Okay, so as you can see, I finished the dome. I recorded that it's the next day, and I'm ready to continue. And I'm going to be finishing this part, which is going to be the final part. And it's very important to me, specifically. It's not going to look the best, but it's meaningful towards me because it's going to be a statue. And it's going to be a statue of something that's very important to me. So, yeah, I don't know why this is here, but probably an Enderman, but anyways, yeah, I gotta build a pedestal, and then I gotta make the floor. I'm gonna use a checkerboard pattern for the floor. I think that's gonna look pretty good. It's gonna go hand in hand with that checkerboard over there. But yeah, pedestal is gonna go right here. It's actually probably gonna overlap on the floor. But I mean, sacrifices must be made. Yeah, statue isn't too big, but it's my first statue that I've ever made, so it's gonna be pretty bad. But yeah, it's something I've wanted to build for a really long time, really long time. Okay, the giant slab that I'm going to put the statue on top of is completed. I used the design that I had earlier in the cathedral for the pillars. I really liked it. It looks like something out of a Roman or Greek building, so that's really satisfying, and I think this is the right height. I could have made it taller, but I don't want it to be too tall because there's a lot of stuff to see in the upper sections. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty difficult to build this statue. Yeah, I don't build organics at all. Actually, no. First off, I'm going to finish the floors by making the checkerboard, and then I'm gonna start building the statue. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty difficult. Gonna need a lot of references. So yeah. Okay, we got a not you. We got a platform and the floor underneath it. There we go. I had to include some white stained glass and lighting underneath it, just because, mobs are gonna spawn. But actually, it's a pretty neat trick. I put torches under this carpet, so the carpet is still white and it's not like an ugly light source under a stained glass. So yeah, that actually works pretty well. now it's time to the part I've been dreading. I gotta start making a statue. I really hope that nothing goes wrong and I don't have to start replacing 20 blocks at a time, but because everything else has gone so smooth, it should be fine. It should be alright. So yeah, it's gonna be completely out of stone bricks. I know, creative, but yeah, I don't think I can record while building this because it's just like a complex organic structure, and I need to focus because you know I'm gonna mess up if I don't. So yeah. There. I just completed it. I completed the last part of the statue. Let me get a good look at this. Oh wait, you guys haven't seen what it is yet, have you? Okay, this probably doesn't mean anything to you guys, well, because you don't really know that much about me, but, this statue is very important to me. A lot of you may know, you know, because of my TikTok, that in the middle of building this entire building, or this entire cathedral, my dog passed away. So, after that happened, it was pretty difficult to keep, you know, doing things normally. But, you know, this really, it gave me something to do, it gave me something to take my mind off of that, and I'm deciding to name the entire cathedral after her. And it's going to be called the Cathedral de la Babette. It's French. Babette is a French name, and it's the name of my dog. So, I'm just making the cathedral a French name. But the statue in front of me is the completed statue of her. She was an English bulldog, and she was very, very joyous and very beautiful. Doesn't look like much, but let me fly. Yeah, as you can see, those are her eyes. This is my first statue I've ever built, but yeah, she's got ears here and then her teeth there. I think it looks better from the sides. Wow, this is also my first view at it. Man, how glorious. I'm so glad I decided to build her. You know, it gives this cathedral more of a purpose, just having it in her honor. Ah, man, that's so great. Yeah, I completed all sides. I'm gonna have to find a way to add lighting. Probably gonna use carpet and torches, or carpet and sea lanterns or something. But yeah, that's, oh man, this is her eyes right here. I don't know if that's, you know, noticeable, but from this view, you can see her in her grandioseness. You know, she meant a lot to me. Okay, so I got rid of all the torches, and I, you know, placed some sea lanterns and carpets and whatnot. And I think I lit it up pretty well. You know, you can still see some sea lanterns popping out, but, you know, I'm not going to really be looking at it from any angle other than from up there or down there or from the sides. So, yep. Here I am at the top of her head. What a great place to be. That's pretty monumental. That's like the end of the cathedral. This entire thing that I've just spent so many weeks on, and like dozens of hours if you include resource gathering. Wow. Mostly for you, Babette. I did it for you. What a crazy thought. Also, sorry, my game audio doesn't work. I think it's because I accidentally unplugged my headphones at one point. So yeah, that's my bad. You don't really need it though. Anyways, while I was building this, I actually found something pretty interesting. This is part of the Halloween update. I guess skeletons have jack-o'-lanterns on their head, and it naturally spawned like this, so I think that's pretty interesting. And I'm gonna keep this little dude around. I name tagged him, don't worry. So yeah, he's just chilling there. He almost killed me, but it's pretty hard to trap skeletons, as people don't really normally do that. But yeah, I got this little guy in place, and he's just shooting away at me and hitting me. So yeah. Is that really it? There's no way that's it. There's always something more, right? No, I think that's it. Yeah, I think I did it all. Easily one of my top 2 things I've ever built. I've said that before, but wow. Days and days and days of work. So much time. Building is an art form, in my opinion, but man, am I happy to be here. I forgot one thing, and that's this. The actual, memorial for her. It says, in loving memory, and then her adoption dates. She was very old when we got her. We knew that, but, we still wanted to give her a home. Because she had been abused, so. Wow. That's, it's just a block game, but it means a lot to have something like this. So, if something like this happens to you, do something in memorial for whomever you lost. It'll make you feel better, and if they're watching over you, I'm sure they would feel better too. And with that, thank you so much for watching. This is a very special episode for me, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And in the next episode, which is what I'm going to announce what it's going to be about right now, the reason I needed 6,000 terracotta was because I'm going to be building it's a pretty simple build, but it's huge. It's like the height of this mountain, and where's a good exit spot? Right up here is fine. It's over here. It's going to be around the tree farm, right here. So yeah, it's going to go encase the tree farm, and there's going to be just thousands and thousands of blocks. Yeah, it's going to be, I'm going to build a Thneed factory around it. Because, a Thneed factory uses truffle trees. It's a tree factory, truffle trees. I can't wait to decorate the places around it with custom truffle trees and all the different things in the Lorax universe, because that's where Thneeds are from. So yeah, that's gonna be so fun. It's a much simpler build. I've been doing pretty complex things, so I think I can just sit back and just start placing blocks. So it's gonna be enjoyable. But yes, thank you for watching, and this is the end of the video. Peace out.